My name is Elliot Koranteg Tannor. I'm a nephrologist in Ghana, and I joined the ELP program in 2021. Apparently, we're the first cohort, and I'm actually very excited about it. There won't be any two firsts, so there's only one first, which I feel very excited about. Yes, so the Emerging Leaders program is actually one of the adverts of ISN that when I saw, I was like, this is for me. And I would say that because I just realized that where I work and with what I do, it's gotten to a point where I needed to build on my leadership role. Some might say, all right, you are doing it already, but I felt that, okay, listen, you need to learn from the aspects. So I was like, this program is for me, only if they would admit me into the program. So I saw it, I looked through the requirements. I actually remember sending a message or an email on the site to understand who really can apply for, and I went for it. And it's something that I did that I have actually never regretted. It's such a great program with great opportunities. So the ELP is indeed, I mean, when we started it, we're thrown virtually into it with the idea to come up with. So like I said earlier, I was hoping to come learn about leadership, but then I realized that they actually were looking at already people who are leaders to learn from each other and come build each other up. We had fantastic programs basically, because virtually every one of us who was on that cohort was a leader. I mean, you probably would see people who are doing wondrous things and you're asking yourself what exactly you are doing. So it's a place that you built enough in terms of even from learning from your colleagues alone. That was super helpful. Then again, we had the interaction with people like Prof. Ja, other mentors coming to tell us or take us through some programs. Indeed, there was a leadership course also that we were actually asked to take online, which I felt was so good because it brought some highlights of things I had never thought about. And now what? We're also supposed to come up with some projects, and we learned to bond coming from various places, various settings, but we needed to come up with some projects that we felt would be necessary, to build on the projects. And then again, working together with my colleagues, you were able to bond. I mean, you are able to now see colleagues and you know them, you virtually know people from various places. Apart from that, I think one of the highlights is the fact that you are able to be invited into various committees. So I was part of the advocacy committee, for instance, and I was in awe sitting in meetings and hearing people talk and how important it is. I was able to join the Share RR program, which I was part of. And then again, I mean, for me, the highlight was I was invited also to be part of the KDIGO conference, which I believe it would only happen because I was part of the ELP. So I think it's a fantastic program I would want everybody to apply for. Leadership, more of comprehensive nephrology. I mean, it's not only about what we do in the clinics and putting in catheters, but how you connect, how you collaborate, how you are able to ensure that your nephrology is, I call it, holistic, and how you engage with community, how you engage with your patients, and all of that. I feel this program has been able to, and again, I think the most important thing is the connection. I mean, you would now go to places and people are able to identify you only because you are part of the ELP. So I think that stepping stone that it gives you as an individual is absolutely phenomenal. And I would keep saying that if you are considering applying for this program, the first thing I would say is that don't hesitate, just apply. I think that is where it starts from, and I think that what you are going to learn from this program will blow your mind. It sets you up on another level. It sets you up to know that the sky is the limit. You can be Superman, I mean, Superwoman, if you want, I mean, just by being part of the ELP program.